Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to another vlog. In line at the car wash. I am in shorts and t-shirt and flip-flop, and I think it's like 50 degrees out because all of a sudden, May, spring, Iowa. Anyway, just went and did a pickup order at Sam's Club. Then I went to the vet to get more meds and food for Teddy. Going through the car wash here. This is the kind where you pay a monthly fee and you can just go through as many times as you want. So anytime I drive by, I'm like, I should utilize that. You need to get your car washed. Even though I haven't really been going anywhere. So anyway, but it's almost my turn. So when I get home, I'll check in and we'll show you what I got from Sam's Club. So exciting. And because we're going to take our good news wherever we can get it, the fruity scent is back in the soap. If you know, you know. All right, here is the Sam's Club haul. Pepsi. I got this giant sour cream. I'm going to make tacos. This is a ridiculous amount of sour cream, but I didn't want to have to go to another store. And honestly, the price is great buying it in bulk. For tacos, I got Doritos. I got 2 bags because these were also an instant savings. So they were a little less. And then I got another of the Dawn dish power soap. I wanted to get the ones where it's just the refills, but that you have to order online, and they changed it now. So even though I have a Plus membership, you have to spend $50 to get free shipping online, and it just wasn't worth it. I tried making my own of this. It's basically a little bit of dish soap, and then what was it? Rubbing alcohol or something in water, and I just didn't think it worked well at all. So I'm going back to this. So I just got the 3-pack of that. Let's see. Hi, Charlie. Hi, Teddy. Hi, boys. Hi. Hi. Hi, sweetheart. I know, hi. Hi. Yeah, I've been gone for about 25 minutes. It's okay. So got another bag of food for Teddy. This is the ZD for food sensitivity. And it's allergen, like for dogs that have allergies, because Teddy has allergies. Teddy takes Apoquel for allergies. He has eye drops for allergies. Plus he takes Doggy Prozac. Look at this set of cookware I got in from TikTok Shop. Sent to me for free, so I'm making videos on it. Hopefully I can sell a set. This is nice stuff. It's under $60 with free shipping. It is non-stick, oven safe, dishwasher safe. It has these detachable handles, so it makes storing things easier. I've needed new pots and pans for ages, but I didn't want to spend the money. There's like, I'll just use what I have. But yeah, this is great. So probably tomorrow, I make the tacos. I think, yeah, I'm going to make them tomorrow. I still have a lasagna to eat. Then I can film a video making the meat. So I've done an unboxing. I just did another video where I kind of go over the whole set again. So the thing with TikTok Shop is just making a lot of videos. And speaking of videos, this stuff just came. I think this is all TikTok Shop. I did get an Amazon order, but I think that's all TikTok Shop. So I try to get the first video up the day stuff arrives. So lots of unboxing to do. All right, just finished doing some cleaning. You know, my dad, when he was able to, before he fell and broke his back, loved to clean the floors. Even after he broke his back, he'd scoot around, you know, and clean up the floors with the Swiffers. And I just feel like I'm always failing at cleaning the floors. So I did that. Now I'm going to open some TikTok Shop packages. So this is fun. It's a little LED portable lamp. It's kind of meant for babies' rooms, little egg shape. TikTok Shop, y'all, it is a full-time job. I'm just still learning, still trying to figure things out. I am being more picky about the samples I get. Like, I think this is really cute. One of my nieces or nephews will like it, so I can review that. But if it's not something that I think like I can actually use it or gift it, I don't accept it unless it's an item that the brand runs ads on themselves. And I also, you know, I had started trying to figure out a niche, and I was like, okay, I think I'm going to do food. And I was like, well, maybe that's too niche. But now that's the stuff that sells best for me is food. candy, chocolate, and flavored lip balm. If it's food you can eat or it smells like food, that seems to be my niche, and that's fine. I'll lean into that. But I talked about maybe not like doing taste tests and stuff on that account and just doing TikTok Shop. But I do now see, after kind of the past week looking at the analytics, that adding in the taste test is good. You know, I was getting things from Dollar Tree. So I need to go back to Dollar Tree and find some more things so I can put up one taste test a day, because that helps me gain followers and seems to just help the analytics all together. It's just learning. This is Melt and Clean Cleansing Balm, Mango. It's got a, well, I'll have to figure this out later. I like to do an initial product, you know. Oh, this just came in from the TikTok Shop. Let's check it out. But I tell you what, TikTok Shop has really been helping me emotionally, because the year 2 grief is nothing I ever saw coming, and it's not something I ever heard about until the 2nd year after my dad had passed away. And so year 2 grief after you lose someone. So you've got year 1, and I was doing great. I was like, I'm not crying. I'm just bopping along. This is awesome. And I was like, what a gift, because I had all of the grief and trauma when I was a little girl after my mom died and then my oldest brother died. I'm like, this is my gift, that I'm going to be able to get through this without, you know, well, no. Then year 2 came along, because year 1, you're just getting through the year and everything is a first. For me, it just didn't really feel like my dad was permanently gone. I think in my head, it's like, well, you know, he's just somewhere else right now, but, you know, it's fine. And then year 2 comes and you're like, oh, that person's not coming back. So it's not just getting through the first Christmas and the first change of seasons and all things. Now it's year 2. Okay, oh, last Christmas we got through it, but now they're still not here for this Christmas, and they're not going to be here next Christmas. And the year 2, especially around the holidays, that is when it just hit me. And so once, you know, Halloween came around, and I always loved Halloween, decorate, and I was just like, oh boy, I don't know. And I just struggled to, you know, Halloween and Thanksgiving, and Christmas was horrible. Christmas was so bad. And I was just like trying so hard, and then I would think, oh, it's going to be like this forever. Next Christmas is going to be terrible. Because when I was growing up, after my mom and my oldest brother died, Christmas was really hard. And it'd only been in the last maybe 10 years that it was better. And I'm like, well, here we are again. So the year 2 grief, I've started going back and listening to Anderson Cooper's podcast again, about grief, where he has guests on, you know, who've gone through losing parents. And it's just, yeah. For a while, I just couldn't listen anymore, but I've started to listen in again. And it is helpful if you can, but some days, you know, you can't. So there was a 6-month period there where I was really, really, really in a bad place. And the thing of it is, year 2, nobody wants to hear about it anymore. Oh, like right after you lose somebody, everybody's sympathetic and oh my God. But then you get past like the first year and other people expect you to be over it. But for me, that's when I was hitting rock bottom. So I didn't want to tell anybody about it, because people who haven't been through it, they want to like try to fix it, and you can't fix it. You can't fix it. It's just something you have to go through. So try to just talk to people who have gone through that kind of loss and who really understand it, because people who haven't, they just don't know. They think that you just need to, you know, get out more and do something and meet somebody else. And you're like, no, I have to grieve the person who's gone, and they're never coming back. And they just, so then you just, you know, people don't want to hear about it. They're not sympathetic anymore. So you just keep it in more, and that's even worse. So all that to say is that TikTok Shop has helped me so much, because it's kept me super busy. Before, you know, I have my publishing business, but there are days I don't have to do anything with that. And even on days where I do, unless I'm actively writing a book, there isn't that much to do, which, you know, great, passive income. But like, I needed to keep busy. eBay was too much for me. This is a blanket. I don't want to open it here yet, because I want to open it on camera where I let that out, the air out. But the thing with eBay, you know, I talked about before, is it just reminded me of my dad. And then it would remind me of my brother, reselling in general, because he was doing it too. And then I'm like, well, I didn't even realize that that's what was my mental block with reselling, is just the triggering of it. You know, because I'd always done that with my dad. He'd always helped me. And then after he died, at least my brother was there to help me. Ooh, it's a chocolate brownie marshmallow treat. That's nice. You know, and then my brother was there, and then he is gone. I'm like, this just sucks. I don't want to do any of these things. So TikTok Shop is something completely new. It's not really, I have a few friends who do it, but it's not something that, you know, is like the reselling community where you've got all these people. So it actually, it's been so helpful because it's helping me learn a totally new business. It's fun. It's time consuming. This is a contoured structured support pillow, which I desperately need. So it's just, for me, it's been working out really well. It keeps me busy, finding a way to make more money. I am still working on my books. In a little while here, I'll need to start the 2026 and the 2026 eBay book and the KDP publishing book and get those up. But still have a little while there before I bring those, and I start from the very beginning and I edit the whole thing, take out the old information, put in the new information. It is extremely time consuming, but it needs to be done. Those books pay the bills, but it would be nice if TikTok Shop could grow, and I would start having that extra money to put away, put into the house. I'm sure I need a new roof. You know, I feel like I was driving home today when I was out running errands. I was like, you know what the thing about owning a house is like, you don't own the house owns you, because you are forever having to make repairs and updates. And there's always something with the house, and it's always at least 4 digits. It's always at least over $1,000. Something needs to be done. The city is going to come out and fix the sidewalk, and I'm going to just have to have them do it because I couldn't get a contractor to come out who would fix the sidewalk without the tree being dealt with. The tree is forestry, and they won't deal with the tree until somebody takes out the sidewalk. So I'm like, you know what? The city can do it. So between them dealing with the sidewalk, they'll deal with the tree, but I have to pay for the sidewalk, even though it's their sidewalk anyway. And some other stuff. It's probably going to be like $1,500 for all the stuff that needs to be done out with the sidewalk. But I'm like, you know what? Just do it. I cannot take trying to find some people to do this when they won't. Because I call forestry and they're like, well, we can't do anything about the tree until the sidewalk's out. But the sidewalk, people won't take the sidewalk out until something's done with the tree. So I'm like, you know what? You deal with it from the city. Then it's all the city people. But there's that. Like, that's no fun to pay that much money for a freaking sidewalk. Even though I need it done because it's the tree roots have pushed the sidewalk up. So when I'm trying to use the snowblower, even the tractor now, it's a big hindrance. So anyway, that'll be that. And then there's taxes, of course. Property tax, I'll be due in September again. Quarterly income tax, that's June. So that, or is it July? I think it's July. So there's just always money going out, and especially when you're self-employed. They just take so much of it. You know, you got to save 30% back of everything you make when you're self-employed for taxes. So anytime I get money in, 30%, I have a money market account, a high yield money market account, and I move it over there. So then it's ready to pay. So yeah, but it would just be nice to have more extra and more of a buffer and savings. So anyway, let's see, we got 2 more boxes here now that I've rambled. It's shaking. Is it a food thing? I need to get back on and try, like I said. I mean, the pillow and the blanket and stuff I wanted. I just need to focus on trying to get more food stuff as well. Oh, candies. Oh, this is it a 7-pack? So we've got freeze-dried candy. These are, of course, Skittles. Then, what is this? Marshmallows. More Skittles. Do they say what they are? Rainbow Crunch. Air Crunch Bites. Maybe Airheads? Lemon Crunch. Sour Rainbow Crunch. Whoops. Spree's Crunch. And Sweeties Crunch. So those will be fun. I can get multiple videos out of this, which is always great. And then we have one more. Actually, this is a Whatnot order. So I have all of this Whatnot shop credit from people using my referral link to sign up. And when they spend $10, then I get $10. Well, then I've got this credit to spend. So I've been trying to find stuff to buy. Whatnot is way more active than it was when I was over there. I mean, people have really built up big followings and, crazy. But I went into one and they were doing bags. One already came. This is the other one. So this is a Bagley Mishka bag. And to be honest, I don't know if I could sell it on eBay. I'll probably take it to the consignment store. I was just trying to use up my credits. So I got a couple more things. I'll go show you those. This is another Bagley Mishka bag. I absolutely love this. I might keep this because I no longer have a nice bag. So in case there's an occasion that I need to dress up for something, I think I will keep that one. And then another stream I found, it was somebody who'd gotten Walgreens liquidation, and she was just filling up boxes live and then bidding. So like, this was less than $10. So I just got these things, to my nieces and nephews. And I can just, I don't know. These are stickers, squishy stickers. I don't know if my nephew Sawyer would like this. He loves sports and he'll be 16 soon, but I'll just say that for so much spam calls. Oh my gosh. I don't know about this. Blocks on wheels. I don't know. A couple puzzles. I'll take those to the consignment store. Little bag. Oh, that's fun. Squishy. More of these wobble balloons and just like more little squishy things. So I paid like $8, I think, for that. Now, the only bad thing is that it doesn't include shipping, and the gift or credits don't cover shipping. So I had to pay shipping on top of it, but whatever. At least, and then I got some more in. It had some more people credit. I'd rather they sell up as a seller, because if you sell up as a seller and then they have a sale, then you get, is it $100? Oh, this is nice. It's a Thomas Kincaid. It's new, isn't it? Save that for myself. Hello. It is the next day. I am exhausted. It's almost dinner time. I've been working all day. Amazon has unleashed the bots on books on Amazon, specifically what we call low and no content books. So journals, planners, notebooks, books you write in. And the bots are targeting these. Each book listing you put up, there's 7 keyword fields that you put keywords in that people might search for. And for some reason, the bots are after those keywords, but they don't tell you why. But they will unpublish the book and give you 5 days to fix the keywords and then republish the book. And if you don't do it in 5 days, they just take the book completely off. So, but they don't tell you what the problem is. So I've been going on to, first of all, I unpublished every notebook and like basically anything I have except these Ancestry guided journals and school year guided journals. They're the ones that sell anyway. So I went into each one of those and I just took out all the keywords because I don't know what the problem is. And I don't know. I just think they want people to stop publishing, especially notebooks and things. So before all of that stuff got tagged, I just took off the keywords. So that has been 4 hours that I've been doing that. So, so fun. Finally taking a break. But I thought I would unbox TikTok shop packages. There's a ton of stuff came in today. So first is one of these eyebrow trimmers. Really gets in there and like I need to lose any more eyebrows, but got that. And I'm sorry. again, this light, I don't know if it's cutting. I don't care. It's just, I have had to order more lighting with TikTok Shop. Like my videos aren't lit well enough. And it's like, oh my God, the TikTok algorithm won't share your videos out if, you know, they don't look the way they want them to. Anyway, lint remover. These are all free samples that I got. I'm also pulling back on what I'm accepting because I'm going to niche back down, have a little bit more food. I mean, there's some things I'll still accept, but like if you can eat it or it smells like food, you know, flavored lip glosses and stuff. This is Kitsch. It is warm sugar hair perfume. Like, see, that's on brand. That's on brand. So many packages every day. You know, people that do this at a full-time level that make, you know, a crazy amount of money, but man, it is a full-time job. It is a hustle. It is a grind. But I have a bunch of videos that that I already had in my drafts. Oh, this is funny. This is a mug. It's a coffee mug. And it looks like it's, you know, teas and things, but look at it closely and you see some little hidden funnies in there like that. So that'll be fun. And let's see what's in this one. Crazy how, and then I just got sent through TikTok $90 in coupons that I can spend, or not, like a $90 gift card to spend on free samples, so I can choose the ones I want. Oh, this is cool. It's a drink dispenser, and so you can put it in like the juice bottle, pop bottle, milk bottle, and then make it into a dispenser. So that's fun. And I also got a postcard from my friend Alice, and she and her sister were in Chicago. She said she would have driven here to Waterloo. That Alice, the drive to Waterloo from Chicago is over 4 hours, and there's nothing. There's nothing between here and there. Like, you're lucky if there's an exit with a gas station. Misty's always been like, I'm like, girl, there's nothing. I mean, once you get to the city, but in between us and everything else, like, it's an hour from Waterloo to Cedar Rapids, and in between that, there's nothing. I mean, there's a couple places I think you could pull off, and there are towns, but you like have to take an exit and drive several miles in the country to get to them. People just don't understand that Iowa is so rural, and so this is strange. Now Listerine is on TikTok, but like, you get this whole bottle with free shipping. So it's interesting to see a lot of bigger brands are starting to get on there, and I think they're kind of try to rival Amazon, because even Amazon Prime membership, you could get this from Amazon with free shipping, but I get this on TikTok, it's free shipping. So strange. But that is everything that came in today, and now we've got boxes for me to break down because Papa's not here to do it, and he would have loved it. He would have loved it. This is so funny. Anyway, I think I'm going to wrap this vlog up. I'm exhausted. I still have some more work on the computer to do. It is a gross, rainy, dark day. The last 2 days have been cold. It's been warm. But listen, once the shorts and flip-flops come out for me, I'm not going back. Okay, I'm not going back to pants and shoes. Although I did put socks on to be in the house. But yeah. Anyway, that is going to wrap it up for this vlog. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Leave a nice comment. It really does help. If you want to follow me on TikTok, that link is below. I did change my second TikTok, which was for the dogs, but I just made it Ann Eckhart Vlogs because I don't really post much there, but you want to keep a second account and keep it active. And I just thought, well, you know, if I have just some like general stuff to put on, I could put it over there. But the main one is where I post the TikTok shop as well as food reviews. I am going to keep, I was going to take anything off that wasn't TikTok shop, but now that I'm looking at the analytics, I can still put the food reviews over there. It just fits in with the, you know, with the niche. So that's what I'm doing. But yeah, right now my entire life is work life is my publishing business and TikTok shop. And I've already surpassed my April commissions, and it's only May 20th. So I've already beat what I made last month. So it's exciting. I'm still, of course, investing. I got some more lights and stuff, but I'm hoping that next month, that June, ends up being a pure commission month and I don't have a lot of extra expenses. So you just have to keep going, keep working. If you're doing it, you just have to keep filming videos. You have to keep learning how to make your videos better and keep putting them up. That's the TikTok shop grind. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this vlog, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.